Whether you're a PC player, a console gamer, or an iPhone user looking for a cheap distraction, we all have one thing in common. We all want to play games. We've all downloaded a game from the App Store at some point. After all, mobile gaming is primarily about ease and fast dopamine boosts. Would you rather read the tabloids while standing in line at the grocery store or play Crossy Road? It's a straightforward choice. However, choosing which games to download isn't that straightforward. There are a lot of games in the Apple App Store, but avoiding the dregs can be challenging. Don't worry, we're here to assist you. We've highlighted the games that are both entertaining and well made, so feel free to download these suggestions. Hey guys, and welcome back to Top Everything, where you get top 10 videos on any and everything. This time, we're going to list the top 10 iOS games. Number 10, ALTO'S Odyssey. ALTO'S Odyssey is a standalone game that may be enjoyed by both returning and new players as a follow-up to Alto's adventure. Odyssey takes players on a journey across windswept dunes, thrilling canyons, and long-hidden temple cities far from Alto's home village's alpine backdrop. The game has garnered numerous accolades and nominations, including an Apple Design Award, a BAFTA nomination, and a spot in the prestigious Independent Game Festival. The game was made under the name Team Alto, which was chosen to signify the continuous partnership between main artist and developer Harry Nesbitt, the founder of Land and Sea and Snowman, a Toronto-based studio. During its development, Harry's team expanded to include Joe Granger, a designer and developer, and Todd Baker, an audio designer, laying the groundwork for Land and Sea. Number 9, Among Us. Of course, Among Us will be on our top everything list. Among Us is a multiplayer video game that debuted in 2018 but got a lot of attention in 2020. Among Us is one of the most popular games today, focusing on a group of crewmates attempting to perform chores as an imposter tries to kill them. The premise of Among Us is familiar to anyone who has played social deduction games like Mafia or Werewolf. Among Us was released on iPhone and Android in 2018 to a lukewarm response, but it made a huge splash in 2020 when popular Twitch streamers began playing it during the COVID-19 pandemic, bringing Among Us to the attention of millions of new players. This quick surge in popularity prompted the creation of new features and maps as well as innumerable online jokes. Number 8, The Battle of POLYTOPIA. Midjowan AB, a Swedish gaming firm, developed the Battle of POLYTOPIA, a turn-based 4X strategy game. In a low-poly square-shaped planet, players take control of one of 16 tribes to build an empire and battle opponents. Local or online, players can compete against bots or human opponents. In February 2016, the game was first launched. Moonrise, a fresh edition of the game, was launched in 2020. Moonrise makes use of the Unity game engine as opposed to Adobe Air in prior versions. Moonrise was first launched on Steam on August 4, 2020 for the desktop version and subsequently on mobile on November 23, 2020. Number 7, Beyond a Steel Sky. Beyond a Steel Sky is a cyberpunk science fiction adventure game set in the year 2020, created by Revolution Software and authored by Charles Cecile. Players adopt the role of Robert Foster as he returns to Union City on the quest for a kidnapped child 10 years after the events of the 1994 video game Beneath a Steel Sky, only to discover that the city's new utopia status is not what it appears to be. The Unreal Engine 4 was used to create the game, which included cel-shaded 3D graphics and comic book-style text boxes. The game was released on the Apple Arcade subscription service for iOS and tvOS on June 26, 2020, and on Steam for macOS, Windows, and Linux on July 16, 2020, with Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One to follow on November 30, 2021. It earned positive reviews from critics after its premiere. Number 6, BLEK. Konami Brother, a duo of brothers Dennis and Devor Mikan, released BLEK in 2013 for iOS and Android. To remove colorful dots and avoid black dots, the player creates a snake-like black line across the screen that recurs in pattern and velocity. It has a minimalist design, contains RNG passages, and is inspired by Golan Levin, the Bauhaus, and Japanese calligraphy. The brothers worked on the game for over 6 months as a touchscreen adaptation of the classic game Snake. It was first released for iPad in December 2013 and afterwards for additional iOS and Android devices. The game garnered favorable reviews, with critics praising the degree of freedom offered by the game. Several months after its release, the game topped the Apple App Store charts. It won an Apple Design Award in 2014 and has sold over 1 million copies. Number 5, BRAWLHALLA. BRAWLHALLA is a free-to-play 2D platformer fighting game developed by Blue Mammoth Games and Ubisoft for Nintendo Switch, Xbox Series X, S, Xbox One, PS5, PS4, Steam, iOS, and Android. In April 2014, the game was exhibited at PAX East and entered into alpha later that month. In November 2015, an open beta was made accessible and the game was released in October 2017. As of October 20th, 2021, the game has 54 playable characters known as Legends, each having their own attributes, loadout, and cosmetic skins. On October 9th, 2019, BRAWLHALLA debuted crossplay across all platforms. Players on the PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Android, and iOS can compete in online ranked play and construct custom lobbies that any other player on any platform can join. Number 4. Call of Duty Mobile. Call of Duty Mobile is a free-to-play shooter game for Android and iOS developed by Timmy Studio Group and distributed by Activision. On October 1st, 2019, the game was released. It was one of the most successful mobile game launches in history, with over US $480 million in revenue and 270 million downloads in less than a year. Garena Tencent Games, VNG Games, and Timmy Studio Group published Call of Duty Mobile in additional areas. Number 3. Clash Royale. Clash Royale is a free-to-play real-time strategy video game developed and published by Supercell. The game combines elements from collectible card games, tower defense, and multiplayer online battle arenas. The game was released globally on March 2nd, 2016. Clash Royale reached $1 billion in revenue in less than a year on the market. In 3 years, Clash Royale made $2.5 billion in revenue according to the market intelligence company Sensor Tower. Upon its release, Clash Royale became the most downloaded and top-grossing app on the US iOS App Store. Number 2. CRASHLANDS. Butterscotch Shenanigans created and released CRASHLANDS, an action-adventure role-playing video game. It was launched in January 2016 on the App Store, Google Play, and Steam after 42 hours on Steam Greenlight. Software pirates have uploaded the game to Amazon without permission shortly after its release. The game is billed as a story-driven crafting game in which players are tasked with collecting items in order to build weapons and armor. Don't Starve has been likened to CRASHLANDS so many times, just in case you're familiar with the game. Number 1. Minecraft. To top off our top everything list, Minecraft has come a long way in roughly a decade. While it's impossible to argue that Minecraft was ever simple, so much has been added over time that it no longer resembles the game that first launched in 2011. You've arrived in the world of Minecraft if you're unfamiliar with this amazing blockbuster of a game. Survive and thrive by making the most of the resources available to you, including building a massive fortress, mechanized farming, and much more. This is a true time sink of a game, and it's only $7. The majority of these games should run on any iPhone running iOS 14, which includes devices as old as the iPhone 6s. What do you think of this list? Do you agree? Let us know in the comment section down below. That is all we have for you today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off now, but we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.